guys, so it's not often that I have to drive and do errands, but today I do. And I did want to talk to you guys about something and some things that I just found out about, and it has to do with teenagers. But right now I'm actually at Lalo's doctor's office because my boy made the team, so of course he needs a sports physical, which that I don't understand because they did it already. So like, why they gotta make it so difficult that you have to go all the way to the office? Can't the doctor's office just fax it over? No, they gotta make it all difficult. So I had to come here and come and get it as if he didn't send it in already. He did already. And supposedly the sports physical is the same exact thing as a regular physical, which doesn't make any sense. But anyway, I gotta go in and I will be right back. Hopefully this works out okay. I have you in my little dashboard thingamajiggy. So I just got the paper. I just got to fill out the front, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, he made the basketball team, and he's so excited. So what I want to talk about is teenagers. In the state of Connecticut, I guess between the ages of 16 and 17, and this is why it's so important for us as parents to figure out our children before then, because when they're 15 you still have a firm grip on them and there are still laws to back you up to save your child. After 16, they can't make your child go to school. They can't bring your child home if they run away. Like, there is nothing that they can do. They will straight up, the police will straight up tell you, well, we could bring her back, but that doesn't mean that we can make her stay here. Or we can't drag her out by her neck if she doesn't willingly want to come. And do you know, at this age, they cannot get in trouble for not going to school. They can't get in trouble. You remember back in the day, if you didn't go to school, you would be afraid, like the cops were going to be looking for you, and if they found you, you would go to jail or whatever. No, they don't look for your ass. They do not look for you. So it is like so important to have that firm grip now before they turn 16, because if they do and they're out of control, there is nothing you can do about it. Nothing. I even had a cop tell me, not me, I'm going through this situation through someone else. Thank God my children aren't like that. Knock on wood. But so far so good, okay? I think the worst years are from 15 to 18. That is when a child is trying to figure out who the hell they are, and it is our job as parents to let them try to be who they want to be and to be connected. If you're not connected with your child by the time 15 comes, forget it. Forget it. You're lost. And I do believe you have to give some leeway so that they can find themselves. If you're always putting restrictions on certain things, like I let my kids be who they want to be. I do. I let them wear what they want to wear, do their hair the way they want to wear it, whatever. Be who they want to be. And I think that's important, but I don't think, even if there's a parent out there who did all of that, you could still come out and your child is just out of control. I think the worst fear is drugs. I think that's what kind of takes a hold of a child at that age. Peer pressure and drugs. And I am just warning. Oh, I didn't even tell you. I got off track. The cop that I was speaking to, he said, you are better off taking your chances and beating your child's ass than to try to have the cops help you find your child. Like, beating their ass so that they still have a little bit of fear and respect for you as a parent, so that you don't have to call the police, because the police ain't doing shit, and they can't. Like, some cops will try to help you just because I feel like they're parents themselves, but there is only so much that they can do. And once you don't know where your child is, forget it. You could put missing report, but if your child's a runaway, they're gone. So that's what I wanted to come up on here and say today, because that's been on my mind. So just make sure that you have that connection with your child. You're their parent first, but being their parent doesn't mean that you don't need to listen to what they feel and why they feel the things that they feel and why they do the things that they do. You know, I think for me, raising my children, now, Big Daddy will beg to differ with me on this one, because when he was raised, see, my mom always let me be who I wanted to be. And I think I came out pretty damn good, but I did have my struggle, okay? I went through that, and I feel like that's why I can listen, because I was that out of control teen. I was her, and I've been out the house since I was 15, doing what I gotta do. Could my mom get me back? No, she couldn't. Same deal, but they had better back laws then. Like, you would go to juvie if you weren't going to school. You don't go to juvie now. But there's some parents who are out there saying, no, you can't do that. Why? Because I said so. I'm the type of parent that will explain myself. And Kilo's always like, why you gotta explain yourself? I just do. I explain myself to a point where, okay, do you get it? Well, if you don't get it by now, I can't keep explaining myself, because then they just start trying to argue back with you and all this other stuff. But people, just know that the system is all kinds of messed up. So, my advice to you mothers and to you fathers are, if you can, build a relationship with your child now, before the age of 16, so that they ain't out of control, then do it. Because once they go, there's nothing. You can't even, you could tell them, oh, if you leave this house, I'm calling the cops. Well, guess what? Soon after they leave, they will realize that ain't nobody doing shit but you. So you will have to go out there searching for your child. So I would advise, you know every friend's house and know where you would find your kid. So it's just a scary world, people. It's just a scary world. All right, I'm done with that rant. I'm going into Family Dollar. I'm hoping I could find my best friend the prettiest, ugliest Christmas pin that I could find. She wants to wear a pin. She's into the pin life. So I'm going in there for that. Hopefully, maybe I'll see a couple things. I have a little bit of money to spend. Oh, I need to get TP for my bunghole because we ran out of some. And yeah, girl tried to use a cotton ball. And yeah, that didn't work out. So that's what I'm doing. So I will see you when I get back. By the way, guys, that video of the makeup tutorial is still on its way up. Big Daddy is the editor lately, and he has a little bit of OCD when it comes to perfecting certain things. So I did upload it, but then had to keep it private because it got demonetized, which is really weird because the beat is actually an original beat and they tried to say it was copyrighted. So that is just really weird. So he had to redo it again, and now it's uploading. So tomorrow you guys will get the actual video of the holiday Turkey Day makeup tutorial that I did, all extra late, but it will be up. So just saying, FYI, it's coming. Get hungry, by the way, and these chips are like calling my name. And update on the workout, I kind of haven't been, but I need to. Okay, guys, well, thank you for joining me and listening to all of my rant, I guess, about the whole situation, and coming along with me on my day, because you guys know how much I hate driving. But anyway, until the next video, which should be the makeup tutorial. Bay there, bye there, bow there.